So tell me what the hardest thing from the recruitment process when it pertains to sending the kids out.
So the hardest thing about what we do here at Expose You is not actually the sending out and building the UX design stuff and getting the X blasts and the questionnaire blasts. With that, all that's easy work. Been doing that for a while. We got that system automated. The hardest thing about this whole process is we'll have student athletes that get scholarships that won't take the scholarships because it's not at the school that they see on TV every day. It's not on the D1 level. It's gonna be on, like a lot of them be on the D2 level, NAI. And you gotta go where opportunity meet demand sometimes, because you might not be that style of athlete that can pick and choose. So what I like about this recruitment process is it keeps everything honest. Because if you are a D1 athlete, D1's gonna call back. If you are a D2 athlete, D2 will call back, and if you are an NAI style athlete, they'll call back as well. But with the grounds of the new way they doing things with NIL and all these other different types of situations, transfer portals, the D2 has become the new D1 in some instances. So the hardest part about this whole process is a kid to have over $500,000 worth of scholarships sitting on the table, and they'll rather go walk on and not take the money. Like I tell people all the time, the same books that's at the NAIA school is the same books as at the D2 school, the same books at the D1 school. So the whole goal for Expose You and the company is we don't want the mom and dad paying for college. We want you to continue your dreams. We want you to continue building in the sport that you chose, and hopefully if it's got a pro section to it, make it to the pros. But we ultimately want you to get that 4-year degree, and if you do it right, you can come out of there with a master's degree while still playing. But that's the hardest part about this whole thing. Like, I don't really have a problem with kids getting noticed and getting scholarships. The problem is they won't take the ones that they get because they're not on the level that they think they are or think they should be on. So that's the hardest part about it. So thanks for asking. We got some more stuff coming.
So what is one advice you would give to a parent or a kid who is thinking of leaving these offers on the table?
Got to first look at your finances. You got the money to go pay, $200,000 to a Power 5 school or FBS D1 school, and then they got to go walk on. I would look at that, because let's just say you saved money for the college, right? And then they got these opportunities. Now, we kind of get in finance, and now you can take that money that you saved, put it up in some type of financial account where the interest draws, like me and you talk all the time about the high yield. You can take all that money, put it in the high yield, and then it'll draw 4% every month. And then you can do that for the 4 years, and then turn that money over to the child after they get out of school that you had already saved up in the first place. Or you could do like some of my other parents, that you can go buy your dream home on the lake, and because they can save this much money, and then they kid got a full ride, so they don't have to spend the money on that. Or you can transition that money into, if kid want to be a doctor, then now you can look at taking that money and getting the master's and getting the PhD and all of that stuff, and make it work for you. But the other thing is, like, man, just don't leave the money out there. Let the kid go. But for some reason you don't want to do that, or the parent don't want to do that, there's nothing that we can do. But as a coach, as coaches have done their job. You pay for a service that actually got money put on the table. We've done our job. So it's on the parent at that point. So that'll be my advice.
I would say great advice.
Take the scholarship.